Okay, because I got something I want to start the podcast that way.
With the song, right? Because that's the only way.
No, no,
Oh,
it's actually not
oh,
that.
come on. All right, fine. What?
Oh, this is too precious. The simp has fallen in love with the e-girl. Oh,
I love that post.
it's so
That was the
great.
fun. Like I saw that and I was fucking dying.
Oh, I don't even know what a simp is, but
Simpleton, I would think.
yeah. I also
A
assume,
Simpsons character.
yeah, it's Homer.
Homer. Oh my
Uh,
god. I got piss. They're multiplying. And I'm losing my boner. Cause the coochie you're supplying, it's electrifying.
well, you better nut up, cause I need a man. One who keeps me satisfied. I didn't have to change that lyric for the song. You better shape up, or
You better
you
get it
better
up.
get it up, because I understand. To my dick, I must be true. Nothing left for me to goo. You're the cum that
That
I
I
want.
want.
You are the cum I
Doo-doo-ba-doo-da.
want.
Doo-goo-goo-goo.
Hold on, I
Honey.
think my dog shit in my fucking room. Hold on. That's my favorite. Is when I see a dried dog turd in the corner of my room.
Yesterday. Yesterday. Minnie walked past me and I got a big old whiff of dookie. And
Oh.
I picked her up like a football to get her to the bathroom. And
You spiked her in the litter box.
I spiked her into the toilet. No. And then like in like a few 5 or so minutes later I saw there was just a big streak of shit on my shirt.
Oh, good. Was it white? Was it a white shirt?
It was a white shirt, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But and like nothing bothers me anymore. Like I've like picked dingleberries out with my fingers. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah. Every time Ein takes a shit, he's so fluffy that like I just see it dangling off his asshole, and he's just sitting out in the cold, like waiting for it to fall off. And I'm like, hurry the fuck up! It's freezing. And he also doesn't want to go out and shit in the cold. He'll like walk back to the back door, like he's gonna go back inside. And I'm like, nah, you guys shit. And then he'll walk out in the yard and look me dead in the eye, and then hunch over and take a shit. Like, you did this. I'm like, you shit in my room again.
He's gonna show you who's boss.
Kinda, yeah. Because he's done that. It was like cold and rainy the one morning. It's like, I don't feel like waiting out here. He probably doesn't have to shit. Go figure. He shits in my room.
I mean, would you go out into the cold and rain and shit?
No, but I'm not a dog, so I don't have to.
Well, he doesn't have to either. He lives inside.
I could sit in my nice air conditioned fucking 85-degree bathroom with the lights off. Fucking shit in peace. Like I'm in the womb. Do babies shit in the womb?
Yeah, I think it gets
Ew.
reabsorbed or something. Ew.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know.
never
I
eat pussy again.
assume. Oh yeah, but remember, don't eat any pussy of a woman who's had an abortion because it's like it's a haunted house.
Oh man, would you have sex from with the haunted house from Monster House because it's a fat woman?
Yes.
Awesome. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I like that movie.
I actually saw it in the theater.
I did too. Yeah, that's a Robert Zemeckis joint. That was back when he was obsessed with like, hey, let's creep everybody out by making the entire movie mocap. Because he also did Beowulf.
That I did not see because that looked. Like
I didn't see
garbage.
Beowulf either, but I know he did Monster House.
Huh.
And it kind of works a little bit in Monster House because their kids are like stylized, so they don't look.
Yeah, although it's just too bad that Paranorman came out and then supplanted that as the best children's spooky movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Although there's a horror movie podcast I used to listen to where they did an episode where they compared those two movies.
Well, I mean, they're comparable movies.
Oh no, I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying
No.
those two movies are great kids horror movies.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Next to like Coraline. I think I like Coraline just
yeah.
a little bit better, but
But I could rewatch Paranorman. I don't think I could really watch Coraline again.
why is that? Because you get too horny?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, I've wanted to rewatch it, and I just never really get around to it. I'm not sure why. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was a great movie.
I think it's pound for pound scarier than Paranorman.
Well, I think Paranorman's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Box Trolls is whatever. And then
I didn't see
Kubo
that.
is fucking scarier than Paranorman.
Yeah, but I thought I didn't know we were talking about scarier. That's what I mean. Like Coraline's definitely scarier. That's why I don't think maybe I would watch that movie too many times. Because I mean, Paranorman's just a more fun movie.
Yeah. And then I didn't see Missing Link, but I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it eventually. I didn't know that was from the same people.
I
Kubo
mean, it
is
looks
great.
exactly like all their other fucking movies.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I couldn't tell. Kubo is fantastic. I didn't know that was made by the same guys. I'm definitely gonna watch that soon. Maybe we can watch it. Maybe we can watch it when you guys come over.
Yeah. I only knew Missing Link was by them because when I was sitting in Florida earlier this year, we were on the city walk sitting in the fucking Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. I kept looking out the window and they were playing the same ad for that movie on the fucking Cinemark screen across the street the entire time. That was also when Hellboy was coming out, which I don't think that movie did.
Oh my god, it didn't, and it's on HBO now, and I'm like,
oh
no,
really?
Nope, no way.
I was thinking about that the other night. I'm like, should I see the new Hellboy? No, I'd actually rather just watch the Guillermo del Toro ones again.
You know, I didn't like the first movie that much when I saw it for the first time, like in the theater. I thought the ending was like whack, because I thought
was it whack?
It was whack, dude.
My G.
Bruh. It was not, because it was like, you know, he like goes inside it and then blows it up with a fucking grenade, and I'm like, well, that's gay. I thought this thing was supposed to be like the ultimate baddie, but then I watched it like, I don't know, like a year ago, maybe not even that long ago, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like the ending is funny. Like, yeah, of course it's supposed to be like that. It's like, yeah, it's the ultimate baddie, but he goes inside it and blows it up with a grenade. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But the second one still, I think I thought the second one was all right when I saw it the first time, and I thought it was all right watching it again.
They're entertaining movies. They're solid.
But the first one I think is a little more fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Although
Once you start introducing elves into shit, I'm like, I don't care. Speaking of which, The Witcher's all right.
Oh, really?
It's fine.
It's gonna be garbage.
No, I mean, like, honestly, the only thing I really care about it is Henry Cavill. Every other character I couldn't give less of a fuck about.
Why is Henry Cavill the best guy ever?
I don't know.
He's because really I can tell you why. Though. I can tell you why. Because there was that. I never really thought anything about him one way or the other until I saw that interview where some interviewer was trying to get him to say that anybody who complains about this movie is a horrible misogynist monster or whatever, racist. Right. And he said, you know, that's not, I forget exactly what he said, but he had this completely rational and it wasn't like a double speak or like an avoidance of the question. It was like, well, no, they're just fans and they're passionate.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Holy fuck.
There are still heroes out there.
I was like, what the fuck? I love Henry Cavill now.
He's good in this. He's literally the only part I care about, though. It cuts to like Yennefer or Triss, and I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about these people. Go back to Henry. Like,
so it might be like, well, not that I like him anymore, but that Frontier show with Momoa. Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Where I watched the third season in like 20 minutes because that was as much as he was in it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's in it. Henry Cavill's in this a lot. Obviously, he's the main character. It's just like any other character they show, I suddenly lose interest in the plot.
I mean, if you think it's okay, then I guess I will give it a shot. I really just
think it's fine. Yeah. Granted, I haven't played the fucking game.
Me neither.
So
I have no preconceptions. Yeah, I have no preconceptions.
Yeah. Well, because then, like, I'm watching, like, the third episode, and fucking there's this chick with a fucked up spine, and my girlfriend's telling me that's Yennefer. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And I pull up a picture. I'm like, Yennefer's supposed to be hot. What the hell? And then stuff happens, and she gets hot. So it's like, yeah. But they turn Triss into a black lady, so it's like...
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about that stuff.
I don't really either, but I think I pissed my girlfriend off because I'm like, why do they make Triss ugly?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you Nimrod.
No, she has a weird face.
Whatever, you got...
She has like a weird, lumpy freckle face.
I don't know who she is. Let me look. What's her name? Do you know her?
I don't know the actress's name.
Well,
no.
what's her character name?
Triss Marigold, Witcher, Netflix. She's got like a weird lumpy face. I don't know. I can't describe. It's like why people complain when I say Jennifer Lawrence isn't hot.
Well, Jennifer Lawrence isn't hot.
Okay, well, thank you for having sense. Thank you for agreeing with me. Therefore, you have sense.
This chick barely looks black.
She's black? What I mean?
I mean, no, but I mean, is she?
She's probably mixed. I don't know. I will give the Witcher show credit though. Like,
Oh, okay. She looks browner in this other picture than in another picture. She looks white. Why are like light skinned black people like chameleons?
because they're shapeshifters. They get. I believe Corey has white on her driver's license. I'm not kidding. Because her dad told her to do it.
Oh my god.
Because well, I mean, like he would know he's white, so it's like.
Fuck.
But I'll give the Witcher show credit. It doesn't overly rely on CGI, and if anything, the first episode I saw was like episode 3. The Witcher has to fight this creature called a Striga, and like most of the fight scene was against a puppet, so or like a guy in a suit. So I'll give him credit. Like the effects don't overly use CGI, and it's better for it. Yeah, I don't know. I like it enough that I'll probably just keep watching it. It's making me want to play the games. I have the first 2 on my GOG account.
I seriously thought, I really thought you were about to say it's making me horny.
I mean, there's a lot of tits in that fucking show.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, they're trying to get that Game of Thrones money. It's like, well, we got to put tits in
yeah.
here. People think this is going to be like Game of Thrones, right? And I mean, you get to, you know, Corey was gooshing every time Henry Cavill was shirtless on screen, which he is a lot, so.
I mean, he is hot.
He is. And you know what? I fucking take it back. His wig doesn't look super bad in half the shots. I was joking earlier when they first showed him as Geralt, and I'm like, he looks like fucking Highlander. What's the guy? Help me out here. Highlander, fucking actor.
I don't know.
Christopher Lambert in fucking Mortal Kombat. But he looks like what?
I can't really find a lot of like pictures of this woman. Oh,
well, I mean, she was in like 1 episode that I saw of 2, so, and that was episodes 3 and 4. So take it with a grain of salt. I mean, they do have a bunch of like the man bashing bullshit here and there, but like those characters also get put in their place, so it's whatever.
She looks different in like every single picture I could find her in.
Yeah,
like sometimes she looks pretty cute, and other times she looks kind of.
There are some shots where she looks cute. I just think she kind of has like a weird. I don't know what actress she reminds me of, or maybe she's been in something else and I've seen her in something else before. Actually, I'm just gonna look this up.
I mean, ooh, she looks hot there. Shit. Nah, she's hot. She's just, you're insane. But there's some angles of her where it looks like she got smashed in the face by a frying pan.
Oh no, I just like to call women ugly because it makes everyone upset.
It really does. It makes me upset.
Like when Ashley Birch came up on stage on the Game Awards, and I was just like, wow, her shoulders look fat in that dress.
Oh man,
it's just like,
yeah, you're a real dick.
Dude, I'm sorry. We need to take these women down a peg. Fucking.
I would not fuck Ashley Birch though.
No, I mean, your dick would melt off, but
yeah.
Other than that.
I mean, beyond that, maybe if I didn't know anything about her, maybe
she was in Harry Potter? Who the fuck was she in Harry Potter?
Wait, was she like the little black girl I want to fuck?
Harry Potter actress Anna Schaefer.
Who's Freya Allen? Is she also in the show?
I don't know. Probably. Fucking... Romilda Vane in the Harry Potter series. I don't know who the fuck.
Romilda Vape?
Yeah, Romilda Vape. Romilda Vane, Gryffindor student who unsuccessfully tries to romance Harry. So Harry confirmed for not liking mixed race chicks.
Oh my god.
Why did I not go to her IMDb? What the fuck did I see this bitch in?
It doesn't matter. You know what I got?
It's killing me though.
I don't care. You know what I got?
Yeah.
Syphilis. No, I finally got a hat in time. Now, correct me if
it's a great game.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, didn't you complain about that game a long time ago?
A little bit, but that was just because I did like the way the power-ups in that game work. I wasn't expecting it, and also I'm the kind of guy who likes to get everything in a level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
my first time through, and that game doesn't let you do that.
So I mean, like, I'm not with you on that, but
I don't expect you to be. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's just it threw me off when I first played it. It wasn't what I was expecting, but the game is still great.
Well, I liked it okay, but I was like, this game is not blowing my socks off. Like when I played it for like the first hour.
Maybe that's what my complaint was boiled down to, something that actually makes sense. It's not blowing my fucking mind. That first hour of it is like, yeah, this game's good. But,
yeah, I mean, like the Mafia world is probably the most. It's like it's a boring first world, but then after that, like the the movie. I've only been to the movie world and the haunted area
Yeah.
world. I was like the first movie, and I hate sneaking shit, but it's not except for that part. I in the haunted house sneaking, that sucks. That's hard.
I didn't. I don't know if I even got that far.
But no, but like when you're just kind of sneaking around the movie set, and I usually hate that, but I'm like, this is a blast. And then like
Oh, the one where you're on the train.
the train is awesome.
Yeah, that whole level is one of the best ones in the entire game. I
Yeah,
think.
and I was like, okay, this is awesome. The haunted stuff's really cool too, because those fox spirits. We
Yeah,
wanna
yeah, yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yay!
I also just love the bonus levels. How it's just a bunch of cubes hanging out in space, but then there's just cookies for no reason.
Yes, but I got to the end of one of those, and I tried to jump and get the hourglass, and it would never register. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? You're just supposed to jump and grab them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Pretty
know.
sure.
I don't know.
I
was
haven't
like,
played it in like a year. I need to, and I never finished it. So
well, I expect.
I think I got the DLC for free because like the first day the DLC was available, it was free.
Well, I got the physical version, and it came with the DLC.
Oh, nice. Wait, for what? Switch or?
Yeah, for Switch.
Nice. Yeah, I'm meaning to double dip on Switch, but I haven't got it yet. So.
The load times are kind of long on Switch.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, that's not a deal breaker.
No, but I'm also coming. It's not that long. I think it's because I'm coming off the last game. I mean, I've played other games in between, but the last like game I played was God of War, with no loads because it loads and then there's no loading after you start playing.
Does Yakuza have loading? I forget.
I think it's the same thing. I think it loads when you start the game, and then there's no loading after that.
Right. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Kiwami, and I didn't touch Zero or Kiwami 2 yet, so. Game Awards.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I didn't.
Dude, they were really fucking boring. The
Yeah.
best part of the entire thing happened before the show even happened. It was the fucking No More Heroes 3 trailer.
Oh, right. Yeah, that looks great.
Did you watch that?
Hell yeah.
With the creepy alien thing?
So, like,
I love you!
I turned it. I played the trailer, and I'm watching it on my phone, and I'm going like, wait, did I click the wrong link? What is
Right,
this?
yeah.
And then
I'm guessing you watched the extended like 5-minute cut of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is weird. And then I checked to make sure it was No More Heroes 3. I'm like, oh. And I was like, this is weird. I like it.
It's Suda. You know he's gonna pull some weird shit like that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Especially considering it's No More Heroes, where like half of the boss battles are like, I'm fighting this movie star, so instead of like a normal thing, I have to watch this guy's. Or I guess the more apt comparison would be the intros to all the games within Travis Strikes Again, where it's just like I have to watch this anime cutscene or this fucking really bad PS1 FMV before I play like Coffee and Donuts and shit.
Yeah. No, I want to see gameplay, but this is one of those rare instances where, I mean, it's Suda 51. Like, to me, even when I don't like a game, I still love it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Didn't you play like all of Flower, Sun, and Rain despite it being math puzzles?
Yes, no, but I mean like how I never finished. I only ever played the first level of Lollipop Chainsaw, or I never finished.
Which is a shame because that game is literally like 2.5 hours long. It is very short.
Oh.
I beat it in one afternoon.
Oh,
and that was
I'll try to go back then, because it's like, even though I never finished it, I was like, I still love this.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's probably his weakest game. I don't
It
even
is.
know
No,
if,
the ones
like,
where he worked with Americans or Westerners were the worst.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't even know if you could really call that a Suda game. Like I guess it is technically, but like
Well, it's like that, and
in name only.
what's the other one? Damned.
Shadows of the Damned, but I like Shadows of the Shadows of the Damned feels more like a Suda game than Lollipop Chainsaw. That's
Yes,
for
but
sure.
I'm saying he still worked. I think he still worked with Westerners.
Well, he worked with EA. That was the big problem with that fucking game.
Yeah.
It's like they basically like Shadows of the Damned. There's a huge fucking story about what Shadows of the Damned was going to be, and then what EA basically just boiled it down into like a standard third-person shooter. Which, granted, he got to work with Shinji Mikami again, so like the Killer 7 boys are back. But
Oh yeah.
you know,
There was a picture. I think Swery had a picture of himself, Suda
With
51,
Suda.
and Shinji Mikami
yeah,
in a
dude.
bar, and I tweeted, I was like, if I saw all three of you guys in one room, I would have passed out.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
it's
Like, just throw maybe Kojima in there with them,
oh
although he's kind of a different caliber. Like, he's like a different kind of auteur, whereas like
yeah,
Swery and Suda are extremely comparable in the kind of games they make.
I would say yeah, because it's like
Because they're not
those
like
three.
they're pretentious in a way where they don't take themselves
No,
seriously.
those three, they're rock stars.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kojima's like an auteur, like you said, and then you got what's that? What was that cookie faced guy who started DOA? He's like a porn star.
Fucking I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know him. You
Yeah.
know, if you see his cookie face, you
Yeah.
know him.
But no, but I seriously, like, I was trying to, like, this is like the gayest fucking tweet I could ever make, but like, it's true. If I saw
it's
all
true.
three of those guys in one room, I would have freaked out.
Because it's like, I don't know. Like, again, I haven't really played any of Swery's games, but I know he makes games that people love. I know people love Deadly Premonition. I know people love Dark Dreams Don't Die.
That's the thing.
And
Like, I just like him. It's the same thing with Suda51, where it's like, I don't know when or how where I just love him forever, but like, I just do.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know. I think for me, the love for Suda came because when I was a teenager, I would see trailers for shit like Killer 7 and No More Heroes and be like, this shit looks fucking so balls out weird. It doesn't look like anything else that anyone's making. And then I actually got to play No More Heroes like when it came out, because Killer 7 was hard to find for a while.
Yeah.
And I got No More Heroes when it came out, and that was cemented it. It was like my first like mature rated game that I purchased after I was 18, and it's like, oh, this is fucking sweet.
Well, no, what I mean,
and it was also in that time
that
frame when like,
oh, sorry,
we had like 2 M-rated games.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, I mean, for me, it was like I loved Killers. I was hyped for Killer 7, then played it, and then hated the gameplay. But then when No More Heroes was getting announced, I got super excited for it. That's what I mean. It's like, I guess I loved the concept of Killer 7 so much that I didn't care that I never played it. I just wanted more games from the guy.
Yeah, I would watch trailers from Killer 7 despite not having played the game, and it's like, this just looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm reading reviews that say like the gameplay has, you know, some flaws, it still looks like nothing I've ever fucking seen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I don't know if I've ever played any Swery games, but I just like his Twitter account. Like, I just like him. He just seems like a nice guy.
I have D4. I think Rory bought it for me years ago on Steam. I still haven't played it. I could probably run it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd like it.
I remember a while ago I made that video where I was like, I made like a fake, like how the world's gonna end, and it's just me jerking off with like with text that said "Who gives a shit." He liked that video.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
I'm like, what? Did he watch the whole thing? What the fuck?
I don't know.
It was so weird.
It reminds me how earlier, it was either last year or this year, I drew fucking Guitar Man, and the guy who was like the artist for Guitar Man liked that tweet. Also, Hideki Naganuma, the composer for Jet Set Radio, like, I retweeted one of his things and he liked it. And I'm like,
nice.
I know it's probably nothing, but that's still cool.
These Japanese guys are enough removed from us that we don't know how shitty people they must be.
They don't know how terrible we are. Yeah.
No, I mean how terrible they probably are. You know, like all the no. I'm just you know
Japanese people don't commit crimes. What are you kidding?
You're right. Mighty Number 9.
Except for that like Gynax employee who fucking like took pictures of a teenage girl or voice actress or something.
Oh no, but it's Japan. She's legal.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm trying to think of anything else from the Game Awards that was actually cool. I mean, there's a lot of dumb memes to talk about, but we're 2 weeks removed from the show, and like everyone's already memed it to death. Like that guy who I died laughing when they showed that Ghost of Tsushima trailer, and then they cut to the audience, and you could just see that guy in the second row back, just asleep.
Oh yeah,
I was like, that dude's a hero.
Yeah,
and he might not even actually know it. Like, holy shit, that's great. And the whole rest of the show is just screaming women. That's it. That's all this. Like, they showed the Hellblade 2 trailer, and I'm like, wow, this looks like something I never want to play. Thanks.
There was one other game I think I was like, oh, neat, but I don't remember.
I can think of one, and it's Weird West. It's the people that like broke off from Arcane, the studio that did Dishonored and Prey, and they're doing a top-down like occult Western RPG.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. That sounds cool.
Yeah, Weird West looks kind of cool. That's like the only other game I could think of that actually looked cool. And the part when the Muppets came out were great, but they literally, I said they had to bring out the Muppets for Games for Impact because no one else would fucking stay and watch this if the Muppets weren't here. Everyone would just get up and go to the bathroom. It's like, wow, you want to know what SJW games came out this year? Here's 5 games no one has played.
You know what's funny is that it's the same. It was the same thing with the YouTube Rewind. Is that in an attempt to not piss anybody off, everything's just gotten boring. And I kind of miss the days of like when these people were so out of touch that they just made shit that was hilariously stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
but back then I hated it. I was like, when the Game Awards were the Video Game Awards and there was nothing, and Madden won every single category, I was like, this is retarded.
Well, that was when like Spike was.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I kind of miss that now because it was funny in retrospect.
Yeah, now we gotta have churches come out and sing some Death Stranding song, and we have to have Grimes come out and sing some Cyberpunk song, and then after she's done, we're gonna fucking zoom in on Elon Musk in the audience because he used to date her, and then we're gonna fucking no, I'm dead serious. They did that.
I believe you.
And then we have to have Green Day come out and play a couple songs because they're gonna have songs in Beat Saber.
Yeah, why the fuck? Fucking, I wish Green Day would just fucking go away.
Dude, I didn't realize the one guy in Green Day has like a curly mustache like tattooed on his upper lip.
What a piece of shit.
Right?
They're like 50 years old.
Dude, the best tweet I saw was like Green Day out here representing AARP.
I feel the same way. I must feel the way about Green Day as like people who like grew up with the Rolling Stones. I mean, like, were the same age, I guess, or younger,
right?
Because you know what I mean. Like to me, the Rolling Stones were always old people, so I don't think about it like that. Like, oh wow, they're still rocking. They're so fucking old. They were always old, but like Green Day were like kids when we were growing up.
It's like how The Offspring is now if they were still making music.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume The Offspring is still making music. I just don't pay attention.
Yeah,
because weren't they literally kids? Like, wasn't their drummer like their lunchroom custodian or some shit?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Offspring. I had one album and I listened to it nonstop, but I don't know anything about them.
Was it fucking Americana or whatever?
Yes, it was. Obviously it was Americana.
I don't know. There's other good albums by them. There's Smash. There's fucking.
Oh, but I mean, I'm not like I'm not
on the Ombre.
I'm not in the know. I'm a fucking I'm a poser.
I also played Tony Hawk 4 again recently, and that game still slaps. Yeah. And it's got great songs in it, like fucking fuck.
Yeah, that's a good song.
No, it's got Goldfinger, but not the Goldfinger song everyone knows from the first game. It's got another Goldfinger song. It's got Less Than Jake. Do you think it's strange that there's a way of how you looked and how you acted, how you think, pretend and not? That song was in the Digimon movie. Don't you fucking pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
I never saw the Digimon movies.
Oh, you fuck.
Tony Hawk has been popping up a lot and stuff, and I've been watching stuff with him. And
Did you watch that video that guy made where he ranked every Tony Hawk level?
No.
Oh, there's this Australian guy that I watched. He literally ranked every Tony Hawk level in the entire series, like all 165 of them.
God.
But the comment I left was, "Wow, it's like Film Brain, Jim Sterling, and Guru Larry had a baby." Good video though. Because if you watch this guy, the way he delivers his lines, it's like, yeah, it's literally like if you threw Jim Sterling, Guru Larry, and Film Brain into a blender, and then this guy came out.
No, I'm saying like he was in Macaulay Culkin's podcast, and then I saw him he's driving around.
Macaulay Culkin is I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised, and yes, he does, and it's not too bad.
Huh.
He's had the Red Letter Media guys on twice because he's been on Red Letter Media.
Well, because he's like an intern with them now.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, but fuck, I was gonna say he's riding. Tony Hawk was driving around in a car yelling at kids to do kickflips. And then if they did a kickflip, he would give them swag of some kind.
He would give them a stat point.
Yeah, it was funny because it was like, he's driving around skate parks. He said do a kickflip, and then like 10 kids in a row just after one another started doing kickflips. Apparently he was doing a thing with another guy who, like, the whole channel is just them going around telling people to do kickflips, but yeah.
That's one of the things about playing Tony Hawk 4 again, though, is I forgot there was an era when game developers used to have fun.
Yeah, no shit.
You can unlock the fucking videos of the Neversoft guys like skateboarding, and they're terrible at it, but it's just fun. Like
Yeah.
they're going to a skate park for a day and just filming themselves skating and falling on their asses. It's great. Yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say?
I mean, I could say.
Oh yeah, how about that fucking? How about no Smash announcement at the Game Awards? How about?
Well, who
How about
cares?
the last? How about the last announcement being a Fast and the Furious game that looks like a PS2 game?
Who cares?
They brought out Vin Diesel and
Oh.
ugly man bitch to fucking what's her name, Michelle Rodriguez to fucking.
Oh man, I hate her guts.
You know what? She actually looked pretty.
No, it's
will
not
give her
that.
credit.
I hate her guts because I don't really hate her anymore. It's just that for a while, she was like the de facto. We need a badass woman in this role.
Yeah, I know.
And she cannot act for shit.
She pronounced Tekken as Tekken. I'm not kidding.
Maybe she's actually mentally retarded.
She might be. I don't know. But that Fast and Furious game looks like dog shit. And that was the last announcement. Everyone thought they were going to reveal DLC Fighter 5. So it was kind of funny.
I don't know why anybody...
Because Nintendo was there. And also, last year at the Game Awards, they revealed Joker. Being in Smash.
Okay.
So there was precedent for it.
Okay.
And also, Sakurai was like, yeah, we're going to have all the DLC fighters out by the end of the year, which clearly he didn't know how long the pipeline would take. So it's a bold-faced lie.
It's not technically the end of the year yet.
Oh, yeah, I guess they could just drop fucking Master Chief on us the last...
On Christmas Day. On Christmas Day.
Sir, finishing this fight.
Yeah. No.
Halo, did I tell you I played Halo Reach? I got the Master Chief collection on Steam.
I think you did, but I don't give a fuck about Halo, so...
No, Halo's fun.
I know, but I don't care. It turns out. No, it's like
the thing that pissed me off about the Master Chief collection. I probably should have read further into it. I played.
It's got Master Chief in it.
Yeah, and I hate him. It doesn't right now because only Halo Reach is in there. I'm like, thank God. No, I should have read into this further. Master Chief collection. I played through Halo Reach and I'm like, okay, maybe that unlocks Halo 1 because you got to play through them in like chronological order. And then like Halo 1 didn't unlock. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go on the dev thing and it's like, oh, they literally are going to spend all of 2020 adding those games in for PC. Like they're all on Xbox and shit right now. Mm-hmm. But the PC version, they have to configure all the other Halo games for PC by like changing the assets or whatever the fuck they have to do. So
I'm trying to think of the Mega City for Todd and Aaron where they always wait till like literally midnight on like the last day of the year to post it. That's what they're gonna do. It's gonna be
Game of the Year, Fortnite.
No, it's gonna be best DLC of the year, and then they're gonna announce the fifth fighter.
Oh Christ! Oh my!
Wouldn't that be insane?
Dude, when Reggie walked on stage at the Game Awards, he said he was the Reggie Mech or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Wouldn't that be fucking sick? That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really weird, but I would. Yeah, oh my God, what if Todd and Aaron are like ice climbers and they're the fifth DLC?
Wait, Ice Climbers isn't in that one?
No, they are. I'm just saying they control like ice climbers, where it's two characters.
Oh God, that'd be fun. I love hot moms.
So what the fuck did they do on the Christmas cast that got them banned on Twitch?
I don't know. I never watched. No, I just assume. It's just because they're killing themselves with food that they just got taken down. Because Twitch is like...
I only watched the one Christmas cast because they had that chick on there that I think worked on like Skullgirls, and she was wearing like a onesie that made her look like a reindeer, and I'm like, oh no, my dick is getting hard.
Dude, she's so hot.
I know.
There's that one podcast where she's wearing like short shorts, and it's so distracting.
There might be a deer woman in my made comic upcoming. I'm just saying.
What's her name's Meek? I don't know her actual name, but fuck, I don't know. The only clothes I'll buy from Mega 64 is the ones where she does
the ones
art
that
for.
she designs.
Yeah, because I feel like that I'm supporting her in a weird way.
You don't want to support fucking Rocco's tiny wet mouth or.
No.
I saw some video they posted where it was Garrett in like high school and he like pulls a cigarette.
Oh my God! You know what I thought it was before I started watching it because I didn't see it was them. I thought it was the Columbine shooter. I swear, and I'm not kidding. I thought it was footage from Columbine.
He does look like Dylan Klebold.
I mean, yeah.
Holy shit. Or like, if he doesn't look like Dylan Klebold, it looks like what Dylan Klebold would have been wearing.
Yeah. I was like...
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. You know, they've been...
That would have been the time frame too, huh?
Yes!
That would have been the exact time frame.
Because he's
They would
my
have been.
age, if not like a year older.
They would have been in high school around 99, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, that's funny. Oh my god.
No, I was gonna say they've been killing it lately. Because usually I like every other video that they do that's like a sketch.
Yeah.
But like Death Stranding and then the Goose one.
I didn't see the Death Stranding or the Goose ones yet.
Oh my god, they're
I gotta
great.
get on that.
Yeah.
Did they get Kojima in for the Death Stranding one?
Uh,
Since they fucked with him before.
not in that video, but all I can say is watch the behind the scenes for that video.
Oh.
It's funny. They gave him a. He's got a great cameo in the behind the scenes.
I love how like everyone hates Death Stranding.
I mean, not them, but I mean, you know.
No, but I mean, like everyone I hear talking about it either hates it outright or says this game is cool. I hate playing it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted.
no, I want to play it. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
me too.
I'm gonna get it. It's just like,
No, I mean I know what you mean because you're right. People say it's like they either say it's like super boring, but then like the mega like Rocco like sold me on it because he was saying how it's like it's a game about helping each other, and I'm like that sounds neat.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
it's like 95% helping deliver packages and 5% horror, where you want to like pull your hair out. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
because I didn't want to play a game that was like, I just don't have the patience, or like. It's like I want like you think I would have played Resident Evil 2 by now and I haven't just because I'm like this
dude,
game's
I
gonna
can't
stress me
believe
out
you
too
haven't.
bad.
It's really good.
I know, but it's gonna stress me out too bad. I don't want to play it.
Oh, you're like that because like Corey literally
Now-
got that with her graphics card, and she can't play because she gets too scared. Meanwhile, I'm like sitting here going like in the next 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna buy Resident Evil 7 for PS4 so I can play it all again in VR.
I wasn't always like that, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't want that kind of stress in my life.
I mean, Resident Evil 2 is a very stressful game, but it's so well balanced that like even a dumb idiot like me can get through the game without like.
I'm sure I'll get it eventually because I mean, Resident Evil 7 is like $15.
That's what I mean. I want to get 7 now because like the version that comes with all the DLC is like frequently $20 or
Yeah.
less. So
But I mean, like I'll wait and like Resident Evil 2 will be fucking cheap and I'll get it.
I also played Res HD last night in VR and it was beautiful.
Did you come?
I might as well have, yeah. The
Nice.
new level they put in there for VR is fucking crazy too. It's basically like it's hard to describe because like Res HD or Res Infinite, like the VR mode, you're playing Res, but you're doing it in like VR, so it's all around you. But like it doesn't feel as immersive as the new area they put in because the new area X is like free roaming kind of. You can like speed up your character and you can slow them down. And you can like look around to move in that direction in like kind of a bunch of like small open areas. So you can go around and shoot enemies. And then it's got like the particle effects and shit that are like on par with the Tetris effect. So the graphics are way better. It's yeah. And I also played a bit of Astrobot Rescue Mission. Have you heard of this thing?
That sounds familiar. Let me look it up.
Astrobot Rescue Mission. So when Sony put out the PS4, they put out a free app with it called the Playroom that you were supposed to have the PlayStation camera installed to use. And it had these dumb robot characters that no one cared about. And then they put out the Playroom VR when the VR came out, and no one played with that thing either.
Oh, yeah.
And then they took those characters and made the fucking best 3D platformer in VR I've ever played.
Huh.
Yeah, fucking Astrobot Rescue Mission is insanely good.
Did you play Moss yet?
I played the demo, yeah.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It's good. It's kind of similar in that you're basically just third person controlling a character while like kind of looking on them in like a diorama. Except in Astrobot, like as you move down the level, like the camera, like you as the camera move with the character. And then the challenge comes in like looking around the environment to try and find hidden items. Like there's a chameleon in every level that unlocks a bonus like challenge level, but like you can't see it because he's a chameleon. He's blending in, so you have to like look at him for a few seconds, and then once you've spotted him for a few seconds, you unlock the bonus level. Or like if you want to rescue all of the bots in the level, you kind of have to like look up and down and around. They'll be hiding in like little nooks and crannies and shit. You have to listen for them. And there's like sections where you have to like literally head bash shit with your head by like moving your head forward. It's pretty cool. There's like these slime enemies that shoot goo at you, and if you don't dodge your head out of the way, the goo will get stuck on your like on your view, but you can like shake your head to like swing it off the visor. It's neat. I like that game a lot. And it's very cute. I did not think that these stupid robot characters from an app that no one played would have like so much charm and personality, because like these little robots are like stuck in places and you're trying to help them out, but like you might see one that's just chilling on a beach chair, or one that's picking like petals off a flower doing like she loves me not.
Huh.
Or in the desert level there's just one that's like standing like a cactus, like one of its arms is like at a 90-degree angle up and one's down, and it's just like standing on one leg like shaking.
Huh.
It's cute. It's very cute. That game is awesome. It and I got it for $10 at GameStop,
Oh god.
which is probably, yeah, which is probably like what that game is totally worth, because there's only 20 levels, but it's really cool. And just the way that it has you like interacting with the game, like head bashing shit, or you occasionally in certain levels get like little tools that go into your controller, because you can like see your controller at all times. It tracks the motion of it. And then like the first thing they give you is a grappling hook, so you just swipe up on the little touchpad to shoot the hook out and then like latch onto stuff, and then you just swipe down to like pull that thing off, so you like break walls or make little tight ropes that the guy can walk across. Or the first boss is just this giant monkey that like it bites down on the building you're on, and then you have to like punch its teeth, and then there's a gold ring inside and you just pull its teeth out one by one.
Ouch.
It's really cute. Yeah, it's good. And it reminds me of like Ape Escape, like in just its aesthetics. Like everything has this kind of clean plastic, like futuristic look to it. I don't know. I really like Astrobot a lot. Like if you have a PSVR and you haven't seen or played Astrobot yet, fucking get on that shit. It's super good.
Did we talk about the Ghostbusters trailer?
We didn't. It looks cute.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think it looks cute. I know Dick Masterson was mad that it's not another movie about like garbage men, but
Who's Dick Masterson?
the Dick Show.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, never mind. Whatever. He's a big podcaster. He was complaining that it's, instead of a movie about garbage men being garbage men, now it's about like kids. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
so personally, I feel like that's the only having people do goofy shit is only acceptable to me when it's kids doing it.
Right.
Because having adults do goofy shit, all I can keep asking is why are these adults doing goofy fucking stupid shit? And I've never really been. Oh yes, right. I think I talked to Kate about this. I was gonna say Christina again because you remember I'm fucking them both. I always forget which one I talked to. But I was never. Yeah, it was Kate. I don't like the first movie, and I watched it like 6 times. I didn't grow up with it, and I would never call that first movie bad or anything. It's just I just don't.
You don't have the same nostalgia that like everyone has for that fucking thing.
Yeah, and I'm just not into it. And that's a different kind of comedy, but but I've seen the 2016 one, and I don't think that movie would have been better if it was children, but like I think it might have been a little bit more tolerable. I don't know. I'm just saying this kind of stuff is just like what's the other movie? Well, besides Stranger Things, I think there was something else that was like this with kids, and High Score Girl, where it's like it's they're kids, and there's like a love triangle, but it's like to me it's not annoying, because if it was adults it would annoy the shit out of me, but since it's kids I'm just like that's cute, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, there's sort of like an innocence to it that makes it
I think that's what it is.
Abrasive.
Yeah, abrasive. That's a good term.
I just like that meme where it's Paul Rudd saying there hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years, and then it's the fucking female Ghostbusters turning to dust.
Oh yeah, fuck them. God, that movie was shit.
Like honestly, that movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It just wasn't. Like it was just boring. It was like a 5 out of 10. It was so middle of the road that it's like there was nothing special about it.
You got to remember, I get so offended by bad comedy, I'm sorry, more specifically bad ad lib, bad
bad improv.
Improv. I always forget the word. I get so offended by it because I've said it a billion times.
Which is all that movie is, really.
Yeah, I've said it a billion times. If I say the punchline before the characters can, it's the fucking laziest writing ever. because I shouldn't be funnier than the movie.
Right.
And that's not ego. It's just I like my favorite comedies are ones like
No, it's Egon.
Egon. Ooh.
Egon Spengler.
Yeah. It's just
What was her name? Do they have the same names in the female one as the regular characters?
I can't tell you what their names were.
Or were they called like Priscilla and Gorilla? Jesus Christ.
Which one was the gorilla?
Apologies to Leslie Jones. That.
I thought you were calling the skinny white one a gorilla.
No, I was calling Leslie Jones a gorilla. God,
why?
Do not presume me to never be racist.
Because she's black.
Yeah.
and she looks like a gorilla.
Yeah, well, she looks like a dude with tits.
Didn't she fucking? I was gonna. I'm pretending like
she has nudes. I just,
Ooh. Oh! I saw something today that was gross. I'm not sure why I was.
Was it Leslie Jones nudes?
No,
Leslie Nielsen's nudes.
Ooh, hell, fucking yeah, dude. Actually, no. That's
surely you like my boner and don't.
Well, I mean, that is kind of like what I was about to say. I'm not sure why I was following this person on Twitter, but they were sharing other people talking about some, I assume, rapper's dick pics. And he has this like huge bent penis, and I was like, who is the baby? I think that's what the person's name was, and it's like, let's just say, BuzzFeed, yeah, it was BuzzFeed, and it was like, so and so's nudes were leaked, and boy, Christmas came early, and I'm having all these flashbacks to all the women who ever had their nudes leaked and how it was a national travesty and people who've done it are worse than Hitler. But no, this guy's dick pics get leaked, and everyone is like, oh, this is a good thing. Well, like,
Matt, you can't objectify men.
No.
It's impossible.
And like I was gonna like start like blocking these people, but I was like, I literally post tits all day. So, yeah. It's not like I minded seeing a dick, although it was a weird looking dick, personally.
Was it an egg-shaped penis?
No, it was just very...
You've seen that shit, right?
No, I haven't seen Epstein's actual dick, but I've seen him talking about his egg-shaped penis. Yeah.
Well, being asked about his egg-shaped penis before he left the deposition, but yeah.
Before he left this world.
Yeah, kind of. He took off that mic and then he took off for fucking...
Valhalla.
Yeah. He's got a Viking funeral in Valhalla.
That's why
all hail Epstein, who fucked the most children, which, as we know, is a measure of worth in a man's life.
Well, that's why the security footage disappeared, because it was just a literal like group of Vikings that broke into his cell and took him away. People are like, people won't believe this. This is bizarre. We got to get rid of this footage.
Fucking Christ.
That's the actual conspiracy, is that Vikings are real and they're among us. We just can't see them. They can only be caught on camera when they're
Epstein
when they're abducting pedophiles.
Epstein, he was in his jail cell. He finally found Thor's hammer. He picked it up because he was worthy, and then he disappeared. And there was like that weird fucking hieroglyph in the fucking ground where he was standing.
Was the handle, instead of wrapped in leather, it was wrapped in like child coochie?
Yeah, it was wrapped in.
Oh, my penis just like went inside me. I grossed myself out so bad.
It was wrapped in tanned child labia majora.
Oh, God, stop! I know I'm the one who said it, but I was watching. I watch commercials from like the '80s because I'm just a sad, pathetic person, and it was like, it was a diaper commercial, but it was like the diaper awards, and they had like naked children in diapers, like on like doing the runway thing, and
that's good.
And Christina's like, why would they do this? I was like, because they're all pedophiles, every single fucking one of them, all of them, everybody in Hollywood.
Tony Hawk. I mean, remember when Stranger Things season 2 came out and they had that fucking talk show that would play after you watched it, and then they had the dean from Community being like, "How about that kiss you guys did? Ooh la la!" And it's just like, stop it, they're children.
Well, it wasn't even that. I mean, I'm sure that grossed me out, but I just remember the stories about everyone, like the people who are writing stories about how they're like like she's the new sex symbol for Hollywood or something.
Well, yeah, that's like because 10. Drake is already grooming her, so it's it's fine.
Cool. Yeah. Who's Drake? You mean Drake and Josh?
Yeah. Did you see that fucking picture where someone took the Drakengard logo, changed it so it said Drake and Josh?
Probably.
I know you like the Die Carly picture.
Was that Fabino again? Because that Fabino guy is fucking top notch.
I don't know. I figured I was annoying Fabino with all of my cum puns on light gun games, but
he liked one of them. I liked
fucking. A couple of them.
House of the Head is probably the best one.
Because I was like, how can I do House of the? Oh, House of the Head. Okay. I personally I like L.A. Machine Comes, but that's just me.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That's pretty good.
Cumblade NY and L.A. Machine Comes.
But fucking, I mean,
Mad Dick McCree.
Virtua Cum was pretty great.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything. The only game I could think of was fucking Time Crisis. I was just like, Cum Crisis.
Yeah. Silent Ski. Dark Silhouette, that's it. I was trying to think of the name of Silent Scope, like Silent Scope : something. Something. Yeah. What the fuck was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, no. Speaking of Macaulay Culkin and also Ghostbusters, did you watch the Movies That Made Us on Netflix?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
I liked it a lot.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. is on Netflix now.
Yeah, I saw you were saying everyone's horny on Maine. I gotta watch that.
The girls are, because Daphne's always trying to fuck Fred, and
Fred's obsessed with traps.
Yes, and Velma's always trying to fuck Shaggy. But look, I've seen clips of like sassy Velma, and I was like, oh, she must be fantastic in the show. She is a cunt. She is the worst. Like, Daphne is actually a better character. She's a lot more fun. And trying to have fun. She's, pining after Fred, and Fred's, like, oblivious, which is funny. But, like, Velma is she's the worst kind of woman where she's trying to change Shaggy, like, who he is as a person.
Yeah, like what every woman does.
And it's, like, it's in the guise of trying to better him. Because, like, Shaggy's a fucking worthless piece of shit, too. But, like, she's just such a bitch
he's also solved more mysteries than any of them.
True.
But if you count all the spin-offs where it's literally just him and Scooby and maybe Scrappy.
Yeah, but she's trying to get between him and Scooby, they're best friends. It's just, and Shaggy's like a moron about it all. Like, he knows what she's trying to do, and she's being like sneaky weird about it. It's just, it sucks. Like, the show is funny. It's a good show, but I'm really disappointed in how shitty Velma is when I want to fuck her so bad.
Yeah, I heard Mystery Inc. was a good show.
I mean, I think she's coming around finally. I think they were trying to do character development and showing how, like, she is a shitty person for doing this.
Yeah.
But they haven't quite gotten the character there yet, and I really hope they do, because, like...
I didn't realize that fucking Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was on Netflix now. I gotta watch that again. I love that movie.
There's, like, 3 zombies in that movie. Like, I fast-forwarded through the whole thing just to see the zombie parts, and there's, like, no zombies in that fucking movie.
Wait, are you talking about the new one, or are you talking about the old one?
No, this is the old one that's on Netflix.
Yeah, the old one's great. That movie's awesome. Have you ever seen it?
I don't like Scooby-Doo, and I don't like Scooby-Doo.
Legit, I don't really like Scooby-Doo either. Legit, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is great.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to spoil the ending and like who the true villain is, but you need to see it because you'll come.
Is it Scooby?
No.
Is it Scrappy? No, wait, that's the movie.
No, that's the actual movie.
I did like the live action movie though.
The live action movie's fine. It's fine. It's fun.
I like it.
It really like deconstructed those characters.
It's got my world's biggest crush, Linda Cardellini, Cardellini.
Is that the chick who plays Velma?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Scooby-Doo live-action movie did a good job deconstructing those characters before that became like the main thing that Scooby-Doo ever did.
Right. Because I was going to say Linda Cardellini. She, for people who don't know, she plays the older sister in Freaks and Geeks, where I first started to have a crush on her, and then recently I found her on an older show that I can't remember the name of. That was like one of those like Goosebumps type shows, and I'm like, and she plays like a goth girl. I'm like, oh god, my penis, and I was like, wait. How old was she in this show? She was 20, so I was like, yes.
No, but seriously, actually watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. With knowing you and your love of cats, you'll fucking love that movie.
Okay, I didn't see any of that. Like I said, I just was like scrubbing.
Oh yeah,
through
you
it.
didn't see shit. Don't worry. And also, it's animated by a Japanese studio, so it's actually animated like really fucking well.
Huh.
Yeah, that's like probably one of the only direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movies that's worth watching. Besides, like,
I'm just glad
the one with the Hex Girls.
Oh yeah, I'm just glad that Mystery Inc. is on Netflix, because I think I remember talked about how I did Boomerang through Amazon for like the week, just so I could watch that show, and then when I was like, well, I just want to see the hot dog water episodes, and And
The Fred Durst episode.
yeah, and then the second season you had to pay for each episode, even though I was paying for Boomerang to watch the fucking show.
That's gay. It must
So
have been airing at the time.
no, this was like
When was this?
a few months ago.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
So I canceled that, and I'm never gonna get Boomerang again. But then I saw it on Netflix, like, oh, sweet, because Hot Dog Water is voiced by Linda Cardellini.
Fucking.
So I came.
Back to the movies that made us. I didn't realize that Dirty Dancing was literally made so that some old Jewish woman could fondle Patrick Swayze for a bit.
Yeah, right. Have you seen Dirty Dancing?
I actually have not seen Dirty Dancing.
I liked it. When I saw it, I didn't know what to expect, and I actually really liked it.
I feel like it's a movie I'd like. I just didn't realize that it was two Jewish ladies just gooshing over a piece of paper.
Me neither.
Some fucking like budget video company picked it up and made the movie.
Yeah, it was actually that's a good series.
And I didn't realize that all of the interior shots of Home Alone were done in a fucking fake house built in like a high school auditorium or like a gymnasium and an auditorium. That's
they filmed the whole thing in a school that wasn't abandoned, right? Or was it abandoned?
It was abandoned.
Yeah,
that's why they filmed there.
And crazy. I never. Yeah, I mean the movie magic in that movie is strong because yes. I thought they filmed it in a house.
Well, they clearly filmed like the exterior shots.
Yeah, I know, but I mean the interior stuff. They did a fucking fantastic job.
Hell yeah. And it also reminded me of how much I love that fucking movie.
Well, I watched it after, because I think I told you, because it's on Disney Plus. I watched it.
Home Alone's on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Do they own the rights to Home Alone now?
I guess. No, because it's a Fox.
Weird.
I think it's a Fox movie.
Oh shit, you're right.
One, 2, and 3 are on there, but not 4, because I think 4 is like that. It was like a movie pilot. I'll never watch 3, and then I watched 2 at Christina's family's house because her niece, who's almost 5, she's like obsessed with those movies now. Like she's been watching Home Alone and Home Alone 2 like over and over and over again.
That's awesome. Fucking Christ. Oh yeah, the other one was Die Hard, which I also have never seen, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, we watched that after I've had it on DVD, but then I got it on Blu-ray, and we watched it.
I've seen Die Hard 2, but fucking I haven't.
That's weird.
Seen
So you've seen Die Hard now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to see it. It's so good.
I know. No, I know. I gotta watch it. I'm sure it's on like Hulu.
There's a lot of Christmas movies. Kate gets so mad when you call those movies Christmas movies.
Dude, they had a thing in our work in the break room, one of the TVs that shows like all the like, oh, here's the weather, oh, here's how much footage of cable we've made over the year. One of them was like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Go see this guy in the office and log your vote. And I was like, yes, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. So is Gremlins, and so is fucking Batman Returns.
Yeah, like, and Lethal Weapon.
Oh, I never seen Lethal Weapon either.
Lethal Weapon's also very good. Huh. The first one. Oh, the second one's good too, but like after that, I don't remember. I don't remember if the third one's any good and the fourth one's crap. The fourth one was the first one I ever saw, and I didn't see any of the good ones.
Is that the one with Steve Martin, or who am I thinking of?
Lethal Weapon is with the people I can never remember the names of. The Australian guy who's in Mad Max, and the black guy.
Why can't I think of his name now?
Mel Gibson.
That's it.
Lethal Weapon, the first one. They're buddy cop movies that, and I. No,
but what's the movie poster from Lethal Weapon where it's like the two of them and then there's the guy peeking through the middle? It's like the comedy guy.
Pesci.
Oh, it was Pesci. Okay.
But I think Pesci's in almost. Martin? I don't know, but like, that's the one with Jet Li, the fourth one, and it's shit.
Huh.
Which sucks. Like Jet Li, though. I know, but I'm telling you, the movie's bad. I saw it when I was like 15 or younger or something. I never tried watching it again. Or maybe I did. It was still shit. Pesci's in a lot of them, but he's like, because he does that. Okay. I think he's in 2, 3, and 4. I don't know I don't remember if he's in the first one. The first one's like a dark comedy, though. That's why it's really good.
I also haven't seen The Irishman yet.
Me neither. I don't know when I'm going to watch that.
I'll watch it at some point. I'm sure it's fine. Fuck, I don't know. I played a scary game.
Oh, what'd you play?
I played a game called Tattletale.
What the hell's that?
It's you're a kid in Christmas 1998, and you go down to the basement to open your present early, and it's like a Furby knockoff kind of thing. And then you get chased around by the mama, which is like an evil version of it that tries to kill you, but she only reacts to noise. So you have to like keep feeding the Furby that you're carrying around and like brushing his hair to make him shut the fuck up. Because if you don't, he's just like, me love playtime with you. They nailed it. They nailed, as someone who grew up with a Furby, they fucking nailed the sound design of that game perfectly. It's great. It's also really short. I beat it within an hour, but
There's that other game that's on there too, where it's like you have to go to bed, but there's like a monster tries to get into your room through the window or something like that.
oh yeah, it's called Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Yeah, that's it.
That is the plot of Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
I watched Kill Bill 1 and 2 again after like
Nice.
so many years. It's funny, they just added it on Hulu, and then I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna watch it now. And they're expiring already. I'm like, fuck you. Like, they've only been up here for like 2 months. I swear, at least. And spoilers, those movies are still really good.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah. And that's the only movie where I feel, not that it matters, but like I'm attracted to Uma Thurman.
Yeah. I don't know. She's all right as Poison Ivy and
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's hot. She's
Batman
hot as
and
Poison
Robin.
Ivy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You know what? No, she's attractive in Pulp Fiction. I'll give her that one.
Oh, yeah, I always forget that's her. Especially when she's got the adrenaline needle sticking out of her chest.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I can't calm unless she's being stabbed in the chest with a fucking syringe.
Same. Are we done?
I think.
Okay.
I got show notes. I got kids horror movies, Hellboy, The Witcher, Hat in Time, Suda 51 and Swery 65, The Game Awards, Astrobot and other VR stuff, Ghostbusters and Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc.
I don't know. For some reason, I just thought that we should be Scooby-Doo characters.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Twink. Did you like my rap? Cum stains on my jorts. I play special sports. Touchdown on my meat.
I don't think I saw that. That sounds...
You retweeted it.
Oh, Christ. That's funny.
Cum stains on my jorts. I play special sports. Touchdown on my meat. I just can't be meat.
That is really good. Well, fuck, I'm like retarded because I have no long or short term memory because we were.
When it comes to Twitter, I don't.
Yeah, well, no. Like Christina's in the room with me. We're watching something. I don't remember what we were watching, and this little kid's doing something annoying, and the mom's yelling at him to like quiet down, and Christina goes, "I wish I never adopted you," and I'm like, I didn't hear it while she said it. Oh no, I did hear her, but like for some reason it didn't register right away. And then I turned like a minute later. I turned her. I was like, "Did you say that, or did the mom say that?" And she goes, "I said that," and I just start laughing because I'm like, "That's great. That was awesome." So, but you know, I was trying to sleep with her. She's really not that funny.
I love that. I love that Nick Mullen of Cumtown put out a tweet that says, "Man, if I could just go back in time to 1999 and warn everybody that J.K. Rowling was going to be a trans exclusionist radical feminist, then all of this could have been avoided."
All of it, every single thing that has happened since '99 could have been avoided, including 9/11.
Oh yeah, TERFs did 9/11.
I think my most hated tweet that I see right now, the thing I hate the most, is trans rights are human rights. And it's not that I don't agree, it's that I think it's something that doesn't need to be said.
Oh, the trending tag is just full of bullshit. Did you see my tweet last night? Because like there was a trending thing that was like, Star Wars, here's how Star Wars treats diversity and gender and race. And I said,
yeah.
I said, because movies aren't supposed to be entertaining anymore. They're just made to affirm the beliefs of people who want to feel good about themselves because they bought a movie ticket.
Like that thing, I think it was Imran who shared that guy who's having like an existential breakdown over whether a game that he's really enjoying is making fun of Arabs or not.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely like, I mean, I know we've always said this and we can't not keep saying it, is you cannot. I don't think the person who made that game was trying to please that kind of person, but it's like there's this game literally has a brown female character as its main character, and this person still can't enjoy the fucking game. Like we were saying, like you could literally make a game that's all inclusionary with a whatever kind of like a black trans paraplegic, and there'd still be someone out there saying like this game is offensive. like you can't. These people are out of their minds. They have a mental illness. They need to be wiped off the face of the earth.
See, now you're speaking my language.
It's not like I didn't always think that. It's just like, but that game, that I know it's just one person saying that, but it's like it definitely proves to me that these people are fucking insane. And that game actually didn't look half bad, although it also looked like every other single fucking indie game. So I don't know. I didn't play it.
And then Nick Mullen retweeted some girl's tweet where she was complaining about like how Ray did the worst in the new movie. And then the thing he retweeted was like, do you not see us women as full people? This is what got me ugly crying last night when I was bent in half on the floor saying it hurts.
Because that should only really happen when you find out your father has cancer, not when a female character in a movie didn't live up to
No, she literally said I was crying as if someone had died.
Oh my god.
And I can't tell if it's like parody or not.
I know, that's the problem.
To answer her question, no, I don't view you as full people.
I don't view them as people.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I watched Mega 64's spoiler cast for Skywalker: The Last Skywalker, and then I watched. I'm actually back into Penguin Z again. Zero, whatever his name is.
Critical?
Yeah, because like I stopped watching him a long time ago when his girlfriend broke up with him, and like every video was him like crying over how his fucking life sucks.
It's me Critical. Just want you to know I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck you, dude. Everybody's life sucks. Get over it. And I stopped watching for a while, and then today I watched like 20 of his videos in a row. So
I think he has a podcast too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch a podcast with him. Oh, sorry.
No,
it's podcast?
The official podcast.
Yeah. It's like him and 3 other guys that I don't know.
It's funny. I've listened to it a few times. I like it.
Plus, I think it's funny how he's actually on video now and he's hot.
Yeah, that's right.
He's really hot. But like
all these streamers are hot.
Yeah,
like,
I know, it's weird.
Jerma's hot. Fucking Vinny's hot. Joel's hot.
Oh, fuck them. But yeah.
Oh, fuck them. I don't like... I've been getting back into Vine Sauce big time. I like Vinny again.
I don't care. Give me another 10 years. But
yeah.
No, but he was also talking about... So like the Mega 64 guys, they liked the movie, but they laid out their complaints. But like even the things they said that they liked about the movie sounded like the most retarded shit I've ever heard. And like I used to want to watch this movie because I knew it was going to be a train wreck, but now I feel like it's just going to make me angry.
Yeah.
Because like people complained. Okay, from what I understand what the movie is, from what they were saying, I'm going to say right now, this is a spoiler, and this is probably the end of the show, so you can just stop listening now. But, like, do you care about spoilers, Mitch?
No, I don't give a fuck. I was
so,
never
like, you know how people
anyway.
have complained, and I liked The New Hope Awakens well enough. I thought Updraft of the Jedi was all right until the end. But, like, you know how people complain, and I don't really agree, but people, at the time I wouldn't have agreed, that people complain that Rey is a Mary Sue character, how she just knows all this stuff, and she's just great.
Yeah, I wouldn't have agreed with that at the point of episode 7.
Yeah, until apparently this movie, because she has every single Jedi power and more. She can fly, she can shoot Force lightning. She can heal people with her Jedi powers.
Sonic rubbed his fingers over the whistle. Suddenly, the name Rey appeared over the.
I'm saying like like Sean was saying like yes, I know all that stuff sucks, but I don't care. This movie is like if the most awesome 12-year-old wrote it, and I'm just like that sounds so fucking gay. Like the fact that she has every single power, like that sounds boring. And they were saying like someone else, I don't know the guy's name, but he's like a new person who's like on their crew, and he was saying like the first 30
Dexter Jetster.
Yeah, the first like however long, maybe the first half hour of the movie like gave the guy whiplash, and like Critical was confirming that like they go to like 17 different planets in like the first 5 minutes because they have to collect all this horse shit and like retcon the last movie just so they can like tell the rest of the story.
Yeah.
And like like, you know, apparently Rocco had made the joke, or no, maybe he wasn't joking. He was serious. He predicted that Rey was related to Palpatine.
Right.
She is Palpatine's granddaughter,
Oh, cool.
which is I think is retarded because that would imply that he's had children that have never been mentioned ever. It's like they're just pulling stuff out of their asses so they can finish this fucking trilogy. And
I saw someone took a photo of Darkside Rey where she has like pointy teeth, like that one scene in Lord of the Rings where Bilbo's like, yeah.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, like, I don't know, like, I want to fuck Rey.
I mean, Daisy Ridley's hot.
Yeah, but I shouldn't want to. And like, also when I watched the second to last Mandalorian episode, they had a teaser, and it was for this movie, and it was they fly now, they fly now, they fly now. Like I was like, like saying the same thing, like what Jay from Red Letter Media said. Like, don't you know, saying the same thing 3 times is comedy.
Did they put out the last episode of The Mandalorian yet?
No, see, so this is retarded. Since I don't think whoever made this decision, I don't think they understand how time works or the internet, because they released the second to last episode on Wednesday instead of Friday because they didn't want it to interfere with the release of the new movie,
Right.
which the goddamn episodes are less than 40 minutes long, and I think people can do 2 things in one weekend.
No, it's impossible. It's like Persona. You can only do one thing in an afternoon, and then you're locked in.
Like, I don't understand that decision. And which, it's okay. I mean, it's like, cool, I got to see that episode on Wednesday, but then I'm going to have to wait a week and a half to see the last episode, which is fine. It's not like
I was just going to ask if Baby Yoda's related to fucking Greedo somehow, because that's probably what happened. So
you haven't been watching the show, obviously.
No.
Now,
I don't have Disney Plus.
I know, but I'm saying so what I like about this show, now I think I talked about this on the show, but like it wasn't like, at first I was like, this isn't a show I'm going to be talking about in 10 years, but I enjoy it. It's entertaining, and the episodes feel short, and the characters are fun. And then each episode has been like it's been a standalone episode where like most shows have to be like these, basically they're 8-hour movies.
That's another thing with The Witcher, by the way.
It's
the
fun.
2 episodes I watched are like standalone episodes.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering if there has been
there's
some pushback because like,
I hope, God, I hope. I'm so tired of it.
Because I liked it for a while. I was like, this is cool. It's like I get to watch an extended movie. But like now it's just like I get exhausted and I'm like, I just want this fucking story to wrap up. But
yeah,
like,
exactly.
But like this has been standalone where there's been like a small seed of an overarching story. Now this second to last episode has finally ramped up what this overarching thing is, like what Baby Yoda is, or why they want him, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. So it's almost like it made me a hypocrite because I'm like, I thought the show was fun anyway, and then they have this overarching stuff, and I'm like, this is fucking so cool. Because
they want him because he's got the universe's only remaining White Claw.
What is that?
That sparkling seltzer that guy got that tattoo of Baby Yoda holding a White Claw can.
Oh, I didn't know about that. No, it's Baby Yoda has the world's. He has the power.
Biggest dick.
I was going to say, well, yeah, that was going to be my original joke, but I think this might be funnier, is that he has the power to give anyone the world's biggest dick. Which is funnier? That Baby Yoda has the biggest dick?
No, Baby Yoda has the power to give anyone the world's biggest dick. He's a stand user, and his stand is everybody have fun tonight.
No, but like this last episode was great, and I can't wait for the season finale. And I hope this is I hope they don't make a season 2 because I always hope they never make a season 2 of stuff I like. Which is a weird thing.
That's always the hope, and then they do.
Yeah.
Except it only ever works for like Breaking Bad, and that's it.
Yeah, Breaking Bad got boring after a while too.
Well, I hear people say that show is good, and apparently it actually ended. So, unlike literally every other fucking show. Like the big comparison's always Dexter, where it's like that show should have ended like 3 seasons before it did, but it didn't. So
I really like the Mandalorian, and I think it's a good show.
I like the grim adventures of Baby Yoda and Mandy.
Mando. I like that. Someone should make that. You should draw it. That should be the banner. Boom. We got it.
Okay.
The grim adventures. Oh fuck, I can't talk.
Adventures.
The grim adventures of Baby Yoda and Mando. I love it. We got the title and the banner. Fuck.
We're not gonna do virtual com.
No, that's for another episode.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Now we're
Baby Yoda could be wearing a T-shirt that says virtual.
virtual cum while he's carrying a white claw.
Yeah, perfect. So we have Baby Yoda and we have the Mandalorian. Who are we? Can I be Billy?
We're not in the banner.
No, you should be Billy and I'll be the Grim Reaper, or the other way around.
Baby Yoda is Billy.
Oh right. Oh,
the Mandalorian
is Mandy. Right, I forgot. So then who's the Grim Reaper? Can we be a two-headed Grim Reaper?
Screaming. A two-headed Jewish Grim Reaper. Oh, what are you doing for Hanukkah, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I do have my friend did give me a menorah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I was in Target the other week. I was in Target the other week, and they had a doll that was called like Bubba, and it's like a talking Jewish grandmother doll, and I was like, ugh.
Are you sure you did? I think it's Booby.
What? I don't know. I am not Yiddish. I do not know how to speak their language.
But did you know Mel Brooks' son Max Brooks is the one that wrote World War Z and the Zombie Survival Guide?
Oh, maybe.
I didn't know that was his father.
Maybe. Oh, wait. Okay, because I told you there when I watched World War Z, I'm like, is this movie J-woke? Because it like they're asking like, well, how come Israel knew that the zombies were going to attack, so they built a wall? And then it was like, well, it's, you know, if 9 people say that something's not going to happen, then they have to believe that the last person says it's going to happen. It was some convoluted thing as to like why Israel has a wall to protect them from the zombie outbreak. But then and I'm like, okay, so that's bullshit. But then the Israelites are celebrating so hard and making so much noise that the zombies do that thing where they climb over the wall, like just piling their bodies. And I'm like, maybe this movie is J-woke.
Well, a Jew wrote the story.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know whether or not Max Brooks is pro or anti-Israel.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. You couldn't have said that more Jewishly. I
don't know.
I talk so much shit on Jews, and yet I've been doing nothing but eating everything bagels for the past like week and a half.
Oh, with some schmear?
Yeah, some smoked salmon. Cream cheese.
Bagels and lox with some schmear.
Hell yeah, boy.
Bagels.
I still say I could pass for Jewish easily.
I mean, now I am.
Well, you legally can. I'm just saying I could sign up for Birthright, and they probably wouldn't look at me twice.
See, I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm just a poser.
I identify as Jewish. I was born in the wrong body.
Yeah, Alice doesn't know I'm Jewish yet. I haven't told him. I want to tell him in person.
Oh my God, are you serious?
No, I have never told him because I want to tell him in person.
Oh my fucking! You got the papers and everything to prove it, and you're just gonna like give them laminated?
No, I'm just gonna stand in front of the TV and play the Hava Nagima Hava song.
I wish there was a way we could make it so that curls would just appear from your sideburns.
Oh my God.
And then your beard, like you take off your beard and like you take off a chunk of your beard in the shape of one of those hats and you put it on your head.
I don't know what his reaction is going to be. I don't care.
Like how Bayonetta makes her clothes out of her hair, you just use your beard to turn it into like a Orthodox Jewish outfit.
That'd be cool. That'd be the coolest.
Actually, no, don't tell him until I come, but complain about everything the whole time he's there until I show up. Oh, do you mind if I turn down the heat? It's way too dry in here. And he's like, this is your house.
Oh my God. Alrighty.
Okay, so the title is The Grim Adventures
of Baby Yoda and Mando. Because they do call him Mando in the show.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if that was just a thing people invented. Did they call him Baby... Does Disney officially call this creature Baby Yoda, or what do they call him?
They actually just call him the creature.
Oh.
Yeah, because they don't... I had to look this up. I didn't know. But even though in the prequels there's Yoda and then that girl Yoda. I was like, but what is their
There's a
speech?
girl Yoda in the prequels. What movie's that in?
I don't know, but I looked it
Keep
up.
in mind, I never saw Attack of the Clones.
Maybe it was Attack of the Clones then, but
I
I
only ever
think
saw
her
episode 1
name's
and
like
3.
Yertle.
Ugh.
Yeah, but like I looked, I was like, but what the hell is their species called? And they don't have an official name. That's
Muppet.
why they're calling Baby Yoda the creature, because they keep talking like they don't know what it is, and it's because they don't know what it is. They don't know what this thing is.
Dead. Dead. I should like you to be as well.
Oh my god, how good was that? I love
Dude,
that
I
guy.
love that cartoon, yeah.
Oh my god.
I shall use the force to heal my broken body. Take a long time, that will. You be quiet.
That
36 years later.
that chair is perfect for my little body.
I'm just gonna take a little nap now.
Oh no.
Yeah. So great. Vader, is this a bit you're doing? Are we cool?
Are we cool? Is this a bit you're doing? Ah!
They just turn him into a static 3D model. He just hits the ground, doesn't shake, just hits the ground, no motion, just
The cartoon.
way too long of a sound effect.
I love it. I love it. I
I
love
love,
it.
I love it. I love his fucking Eric Andre one too.
Yeah.
Morpheus walruses. Seashells by the seashore. Morpheus walruses. Morpheus drinking a 40 in the death basket.
I've been watching nothing but fucking Hell's Kitchen at work. And
Yeah.
then posting images and stuff and just turning to my friend and just saying like a quote. But he says every time I just turn to him and say something from the show, he says it always sounds like you're saying something Andre would say. So I just turn to him and just say, you know, like turkey gizzards, you know, just something. And he's just like, what?
These are people.
Yeah. That's what are yeah. My God,
What if it
are
was
you doing?
pink?
Yeah,
What if it was purple?
I've
I
eaten
mean,
here.
yeah. Fucking I love it was like it might have been like the season finale of season 1 where he's like counting, it's all supposed to be the New Year's spooktacular, and he's counting down from 10 and he's like, it's 12:06 a.m. we did it. And then it just zooms in on John Krikflowski, the creator of Ren and Stimpy, just drawing a huge mural on the wall. Like, for no reason, they just hired John Kay to be there and just draw shit in the background.
I'm assuming this is before everyone found out that he was a pedophile.
I mean, I just assumed that John Kay was always a pedophile, and everyone knew.
I mean, well, I guess I should say a hebephile or whatever.
A hephebophile.
Yeah, I said.
Maybe that's the Baby Yoda's species is a phebophile.
I said that. I said I
Of
forget-
age she is not, but or no, fuck.
if there's grass on oh no if
Grass on the field there is.
play ball, I will.
I mean, he did take care of Anakin. Something must have happened.
ready for cock if age on the clock.
Jesus Christ.
That was the worst. That is the worst one I've ever seen. If her
What,
age,
on the clock, ready
if her
for
a-
cop.
yeah, it's like it's the most disturbing. Fuck.
I could probably think of a worse one.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm saying that was the only one I've seen.
What, you didn't like? You think that's worse than tanned child labia majora?
But that doesn't rhyme. It's
No,
because
but I
because it
mean
rhymes.
that I could almost hear you gag when I said
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What are we in this banner? Are we Grimm as a two-headed Jewish screaming skeleton, or are we just not in this banner?
We can just not be in the banner. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm
I'll let inspiration.
trying to think of
strike.
other Billy and Mandy characters that rock.
Well, I always liked Nurgle. No, not Nurgle. The guy who was all black with the black.
Tentacles, yeah.
Yeah, is it? What was his name?
I forget. Would you kids like to listen to some music? Yes. Yeah, I bet you would.
Oh yeah, and what the? Oh, we're forgetting about what's his name? The guy with the with the crossbow arm.
Oh, Hostel Gato.
Yeah, Hastelgato.
Yeah. He's literally just dressed up like Snake Plissken.
Yeah, but he's got a crossbow arm,
Yeah.
and it's voiced by the guy from Drew Carey. Because he's got
Oh,
a great
really?
voice. Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't realize that. You know, Maxwell Adams was in Has Been Hotel as like a one-line guy, right?
Is that the one that does Zim?
No, actually, he's apparently in the other pilot she just did called it's like I forget what it's called, but she just did another pilot about like a company of assassins in hell.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not.
And apparently Richard Horvitz is in that. But
I like her style. I like her art style, but I'm just not interested in these shows of hers.
yeah. Maxwell Adams is the guy who created Billy and Mandy, and he's like
Oh.
he's got one line in Has Been Hotel when like she gets done singing her song and he's like, that was shit. Yeah. Okay, so I'll figure out if we're in this banner or not. I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
just trying to think of anything else that's in the Mandalorian that you could like include that could be.
Yeah, but
us.
I haven't seen it, so
Yeah, I know. That's why. But I've seen it, so I gotta think.
you want to be Ronda Rousey that beats up a man?
No. What are you talking about? Did that happen?
Yeah, apparently
When?
in the show, right?
Ronda Rousey is not in that show.
Well, some MMA chick.
Yeah,
beats him up.
one that's in fucking Deadpool.
What?
The big brunette that's in Deadpool in the first movie. That's who's in this movie. That was the fourth episode, and that's why I assumed that's why you said you heard it was bad because people don't like women.
What big brunette? That is why I heard it was bad because people don't like women.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. But it works with her because she's actually muscular and she actually does.
Are you talking about the chick who plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead?
No, there's another girl in the movie. She's like a
Deadpool.
Yes, look it up, nigga.
Let's see. Deadpool. Muscular woman. I'm most certainly not going to get what I'm looking for.
I mean, I can look it up too.
I am getting nothing but Deadpool women cosplays.
I'll just look it up on IMDb because I know
there's naked Wonder Woman. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's Deadpool fucking Spider-Man. That's good.
Maybe she wasn't in Deadpool. I could have sworn. Maybe she was in another like Marvel fucking movie.
Why don't I just go to The Mandalorian on IMDb?
She was also in the first time I ever saw her was in the American Gladiators reboot. There she is. Angel Dust. That was her character that I don't remember, and her name's Gina Carano.
Angel Dust in the thing that she was in that you can't remember?
No, in Deadpool.
Angel what?
I only really remember her being in at the end.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this other ugly bitch. Yeah, you're right.
Fuck you.
She has a pompadour in this movie. What do you want?
I don't give a fuck, dude. I would let her crush my skull.
Yeah, I know, but you're weird.
I know I'm weird.
You want nothing but like to fuck cats and huge women. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up before we ended the episode.
I love huge women.
What do you think about all these fucking cats reviews?
Cat what? Oh, reviews.
Cats.
Oh yeah, how there's like 8%. And apparently they're gonna redo all the CG something.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if that's real.
That can't be real. The movie's out.
Yeah, but they're gonna re-release it.
No, stop it. Musical theater is bad. We can't have it.
That's like I never trust Rotten Tomatoes reviews only if it's for stuff I know is gonna be bad.
Right.
So like yeah, the critics, but again like the audience score is like in the high 80s for Cats.
Well, the audience score is always the opposite of what the critics are giving it, but based on the fact that Cats is a weird pseudo-sexual play that people already thought was really fucking dumb.
What, you've seen
I'm
it?
willing to bet that this movie's bad.
You've seen Cats?
No, but like I know enough about it to be like, yeah, it's retarded. I don't know what a Jellicle cat is, and it's all these weird people in cat bodysuits like having someone like said it perfectly. It's all these people in cat bodysuits having no-touch sex with each other. It's weird.
Apparently, they're trying to become reborn. I don't know if that means as humans. I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
look, I thought it looked bad just from the fucking trailer. I'm not saying that 88% fucking audience score is right.
Yeah, because the audience score for Rise of the Jedi Skywalker
It's like
is
high
also
80s.
Yeah. I love that fucking video that they made too. By the way, the tomato meter reveal, where they clearly made that ahead of time and thought they were going to get like a high 90s score, and it's just like 56 rotten, and it's showing all the scenes from the movie.
Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they even release
Because
that?
they probably hired someone to make that thing, and then they couldn't change the number that was appearing on it because you could go to the website and prove them wrong. So,
Oh.
right? Like, what do you?
No, but I mean, like, is that like something that's made by bots and just tweeted out?
Maybe, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It's still funny
Hell yeah, it's funny.
because it's all this pomp and circumstance, and then 56, like fucking, which isn't even that bad of a score, but for Star Wars, it's like, you expect it to be a little high, or at least for the ending of a big fucking gay trilogy. I'm sure they expected it to be higher.
Well,
and I'm so mad.
Hey, look, just in 6 months, get ready for the new trilogy.
Yeah, in 6 months, get ready for the fucking spin-off movie starring Admiral Akbar.
Ooh. Yeah, like I'm watching those.
Oh, actually, no. To be totally fair, I saw a video of the new ride at Disney World, the new Star Wars ride. It's fucking incredible.
What, the Millennium Falcon one?
No. They have a new one now, and it's fucking insane. I'll send you a video of it.
Look, I would love to see. I mean, I make fun of the movies because they're crappy, but it's not that I don't like Star Wars. I mean,
no, and I heard the Millennium Falcon ride's not even half bad either. But the video I saw of the Rise of the Resistance ride they just added is fucking nuts. I'm like, wow, that is a feat of technical engineering on multiple levels.
It's to have criticisms for things that you like is a healthy, rational outlook. So like, just to blindly like anything, it's like what the Red Letter Media guys make fun of with their Nerd Crew show.
Yeah. Just don't ask questions. Just consume product and get excited for next product.
Yeah, which I never saw all of those episodes. I've actually been going back and watching them today.
No, the Rich Evans thing in the latest one where he's like laughing and his Disney credit score is going up.
Yeah,
it's great.
Although I couldn't. Some of those headlines that they were talking about, I think, were bullshit because I couldn't find any. Or like that, what's his name? J.J. Abrams went on Oprah. Like, I could not find any evidence of that.
Oh, I don't know. I love that picture of George Lucas like phasing into J.J. Abrams, going like, "You hack! I gave you a fucking gave you a tribute to Homer to the Iliad, and you ruined it."
Yeah.
I sold my movie to white slavers. Still the best thing ever.
It's the best because he's such a retard.
And I have like every Star Wars game ever made on my Steam account because I got a Humble Bundle like years ago.
The games are generally good too.
Yeah, I should play through some of those. I at least have the good version of Battlefield 2 on there.
That's why it's so bad. I think that's why it makes me mad because it's like I shouldn't be mad about these crappy Star Wars movies, but like
it's a good franchise.
Yeah, they have so much they could draw from. There's been years
and they're just doing shitty fan fiction.
Yeah.
Like I know that's the go-to argument with these movies, but like really, I said it when I talked about The Last Jedi years ago. I'm a fucking moron. Movies are very easily able to manipulate my emotions and win me over. But even in The Last Jedi, I was sitting there going like, I think this movie's bad. And like I'm sitting there going like, but is it? Because I'm really like, I liked Ready Player One. I'm a moron.
Oh,
like,
wow. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but then I'm sitting there going like, no, this movie kind of sucks. And I'm like picking out flaws in the plot during the movie. Like, hey, bitch from Jurassic Park with purple hair. You know what would have stopped you from doing the really cool suicide scene that also adds a bunch of fucking questions as to why people weren't doing that for the entirety of these wars? If you just told Poe Dameron what the fucking plan was instead of being a weird woman and being like, we can't tell him. Yeah. We can't tell him because he'll go off and do things on his own. Well, you didn't tell him. And he went off and did things on his own anyway. And then you had to do this fucking cool scene that then it begs the question, why did no one ever do this with AI piloted ships for the last 6 fucking movies?
Oh, there's like it's hyperdrive, right? In Star Wars.
Sure.
Whatever it is. Apparently they have like hyperdrive jumping where they like just appear in different places. All like,
instant transmission from Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's what's funny is that they said this movie's basically a Dragon Ball episode.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, they even vaporize in the white light gag, like when anyone actually dies in Dragon Ball.
Oh, like when Cell dies or whatever.
They do that to Palpatine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh,
does he say spell I cup nigga before they kill him?
Spell I cup nigga. I love it. Do it.
The best. I said to someone at work, I was like, if he does not say that exact phrase in this movie, I'll be so fucking mad.
What? Do it or spell I cup, nigga.
Spell I cup, nigga. Of course, he's already said do it in a movie.
Yeah, that's true. Spell I cup, nigga. Fuck. Oh, and Kylo Ren dies.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
People were mad about that like the week before the movie came out. That was when J.J. Abrams' Over Party was trending.
And
They're like, how could you do that to my baby Kylo?
People still say that he's the best thing about these movies, and I hate him the worst.
I don't know. I think Ryan Johnson might be worse just by virtue of him writing the story into such a corner that they had to retcon the entire movie to get this one going.
No,
But
I only
also,
started liking him because of that weird shit that he was doing with him in Return of the Butt Jedi. Until at the end when he just starts screaming again, get him, shoot him.
But it also could be argued that if they had stronger writers on Episode 9, they could have written themselves out of that way better.
What a joke. It's so bizarre because like the Marvel movies, I've been watching since they're all on Disney Plus. I've been trying to rewatch, either rewatch them or watch the ones I missed. Like I watched Ant-Man. I thought it was pretty good. It's cute.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
I'll never watch it again, but I liked it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all you can hope for with these.
I didn't
movies.
see Ant-Man and the Wasp though. I heard that one was really bad.
That movie won't be on Disney Plus until the year 2021 for some reason.
Dude, I saw a video and I didn't realize how bad it was that fucking Disney Plus, because of contractual obligations with other services, just does straight up not have all their shit on there and not for like a couple years.
Yeah, it's
which is like, what the fuck?
Like I rewatched the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I never saw 4 or 5. Now 5 also isn't going to be on that movie until on the service until 2025 or whatever. But
well, what are you fucking missing? Like really?
Well, I'll tell you what. The first movie's a fucking blast still. Like,
I saw that video on YouTube that said the first movie is like accidentally genius, and I think it's right because the other movies aren't nearly as good.
No, but the first one's fantastic. It's
the first one's great.
And I think it's because this was before everything needed to be a trilogy, and I don't think they knew the movie was going to be as much of a hit. So they made a self-contained movie, and it's great. The second movie is fun, and it's got that black chick in it.
Calypso or whatever.
Yeah, ooh,
you like when she turns giant and gets full of crabs in the fucking third one?
I do.
Yeah, I'd like
but
to
that's the
crawl
thing.
there.
The second and third movie are basically one movie. So it's like by the time... So the second movie's fun, but then it's like, well, I got to finish the story now in this third movie. And the third movie's just kind of boring.
A Dragon Ball Z episode.
Until the end. Yeah, until the end when they're fighting in a giant whirlpool. I'm like, this is pretty fucking cool.
They recreated that in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, sweet. But it took 2.5 hours to get there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I never saw the fourth one. That came out in like 2011 or something.
Yeah.
The newest one came out in 2017, which I got confused. I forgot
there was a fifth one. Yeah. I thought there were only 4 of them.
That's exactly. So I watched about 20 minutes of the fourth one and was just fucking bored as shit. Because it's nothing but action for the first 20 minutes, and it's all boring crap. Like, and it's action that doesn't make any fucking sense because it's watching him do stuff that he would do on a pirate ship, except he's doing it on the streets of London. So he's like zipping around on ropes and climbing on shit, but it's like he's literally walking on a board that 2 guys are carrying, and these 2 guys are just allowing it to happen, and they're not noticing that there's a guy walking.
Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Okay. It was boring and fucking shitty. So I stopped watching it. And it sucks because my boy is in it. The guy who was in Deadwood, Swedgen. The guy who's in...
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah, and I skipped ahead just to watch him, and I'm just like, I don't care.
I'm going to rub Swedgen's feet.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got a urinary tract infection in Deadwood, and it almost kills him.
Yeah. They didn't have cranberries back then.
Yeah, no. They hadn't invented cranberries yet. Well, we said we were going to end this.
God was like, oh, fuck, I forgot to patch in something that gets rid of the urinary tract infection debuff. Let me put cranberries in there. Gotta juice them up, though.
Ew.
I like cranberry juice. Fuck it. I was just drinking cran lemonade earlier.
No, I do, too. It's just that you said juiced it up. I just got grossed out.
Well, yeah. I don't think eating cranberries is what gets rid of the UTI. I know cranberry juice helps.
You're just supposed to jam your dick into a cranberry. It's just
Oh,
jam
okay.
cranberries down your.
I'm gonna
dick
go.
hole.
I'm gonna go and fuck those two guys in the river in the Ocean Spray River, full of cranberries, and then it'll cure my dick.
You can dig up the lead singer from the Cranberries and fuck her.
No, I don't
Mm.
fuck Irish women.
Yeah, good. That's a good policy to have
Yeah,
with all that day drinking.
and also all the yellow teeth and the just generally being retarded. But
All right, let's end this because I was gonna vacuum.
okay.
The end.